Lads, I knew Dijonai has been bad this season by her standards. I did not realize Dijonai has been statistically probably the worst player in the entire WNBA, which is a legitimate shock. Like, I knew she wasn't great. She hasn't been great. I did not think she was going to be statistically the worst player in the entire league, but it seems to be the case. And again, we are going to talk a little bit about the title of the video, the WNBA GM allegedly says Dijonai is the worst player in the league, or heavily implied it anyway. But again, I don't know if this is real. I don't think it's real. But at the end of the day, this could be somebody destroying their career, or if anything, like, it makes no sense. And the reason why this tweet's going viral is that people believe it because of who it is. So if you guys agree this is crazy, and if you guys agree Dijonai's been bad this season, subscribe. We're trying to hit 50k. We are only just 450 subscribers away. If we could do that, that would be insane. But first of all, if this is real, why is this guy posting it? And second of all, if this is real, why is a GM just messaging people about this? So this person works for reputable media sources, is followed by a lot of reputable people, which is why it's being taken as seriously as it is. So if you guys don't know, the on-off numbers for the Dallas Wings show that Dijonai has basically been the worst player in the league. The Dallas Wings are minus 30 points per 100 possessions better when she's off the floor. When Dijonai is off the floor, the Dallas Wings are one of the best teams in the league. When Dijonai is on the floor, they're the worst team in the league. Like, I don't think there's ever been. She is the opposite of Jokic. I've never seen a player that starts and plays as many minutes as her have these on-off numbers. Like, sometimes you see people with minus on-off numbers for a season if they play 2 minutes a game and the sample size is so small that it has crazy stats. But if you look at the team, so Kayla Charles, who they just cut, was a positive. Isaiah James has been a positive. Paige has been a positive. Hines Allen's been a positive. And Ty Harris was a big positive. But again, Ty Harris hasn't played that many games. But if you're looking at players that they're better on off numbers. You got players that have been a positive for the Indiana Fever when they're on the floor. Ironically, it is literally just Tiara McCowan and Ty Harris. But at the end of the day, Dijonai, and the worst part about it is it's a lot of it is defense. So they are, I'm not joking when I say this, they are 19 points per 100 possessions better on defense when she is off the floor. This is the defensive stopper. And again, regardless if this is real or not, and I hope it's not real. I hope this is someone getting hacked. I hope this is not real. I hope this is not real. Dijonai has been, statistically, you can make an argument, the worst player in the WNBA this year. Again, she shoots 20% on layups. I'm not joking. That is not Angel Reese numbers. That is Dijonai Carrington numbers. She shoots 20%, she was shooting 20. It is below 30% on layups. At least Angel's up at 32 or something. But thanks for sending me down the rabbit hole. Do not believe this has to be explainable. But worst player and worst ratings. So what's your reason for posting this? Cryptic and protecting the GM, no problem. But setting up Nay for what? At the end of the day, she kind of sucks. But why would you post this? Why do you have to say to GM? Why not just post the on-off numbers? If you want to go at Dijonai, why not just post that? Or there's a reason why so many people are the defense SH1T fake, and I said that as well this season. And I'm I do think if she's on a good defensive team, what she does on defense by throwing, she gets steals, she's active, she's got fast hands. I think she can be an asset on a good defensive team. If you put her around bad defenders, I think if you put her around good defenders, her flaws on the defensive end, throwing herself out of position, tendency to foul, some of those things can kind of be mitigated because if there's someone behind them, because she is so good at being an aggressive defender. She's overly aggressive at times, but when you've got bad defenders around her being overly aggressive just throws her out of the play. So I do think she can be a good defender, just not for this team. But you'd actually have to lose my number. Hope the GM never speaks to you again. People are literally taking this as it's a given that it's real. The league is spreadsheets FC now. I mean, there's a difference between spreadsheets FC and just reading. This is not even spreadsheets. This is literally reading stats to show she's been the literal worst player in the league. Like, that's not even spreadsheets. But yeah, like, she's legitimately, Nay must be allowed to shoot at least one. Jesus. That's a bit extreme. That's a bit extreme. But WNBA just handing out media accreditation. Is that a credential media person? Like, this it's wrong. Posting it is wrong. I mean this. Like, you don't think it's weird? Yes, it is very weird. It is very, very weird. But like, it seems by everyone, because of who this is, the assumption is that this is real. Like, that, the only reason I'm making this video, I was going to make a video just about talking about Dijonai. We're going to spend about a minute or two talking about it, but like, it is just an assumption that this is real. That this is real. But the scariest part about it all is not what a GM said. It's that Dijonai has literally been the worst player in the W. Like, I thought Dijonai was a huge net positive for the Connecticut Sun last year. But like, Alyssa Thomas might be damn best. I'm not joking when I say that. I'm watching the Phoenix Mercury play. Alyssa Thomas might just be the best player in this league. I think I might have been really wrong with Alyssa Thomas. Like, she might be, like, she might go and average double-digit assists. Like, this was like grinded out defensive team. Alyssa Thomas looked okay. I thought she had flaws last year. But like, Alyssa Thomas playing with an up and down speed team looks like a superstar. She looks like the best possible version of what Ben Simmons could have been. So I think I might have been wrong. I might have some apologies for Alyssa Thomas. I still did think she was all W second team. But I literally said last year, and I was like, Dijonai is their best defender, man. Alyssa Thomas might have papered over all the cracks. Like, DeWanna Bonner looks bad. In fact, Bree Jones looks good. She looks good. But DeWanna looks bad. Ty Harris didn't look too great when she played. Every player on that team, whether Marina Mabry and Alyssa Thomas, has not looked great this year. Even their coach hasn't looked great. So maybe Alyssa Thomas is just the damn best, like, covering up Dijonai, because this has potentially been one of the craziest stat lines I've seen for the season. And there's a 12-game sample size. We're through more than a quarter of the season. And the fact that this team looks legitimately good when she's not on the floor. And I'm trying to think who else is low on that. So their worst is JJ Quinterly. Fair enough. This is like, so the bottom three are Nalissa Smith, who, by the way, had similar on-off numbers last year with the Fever. Nalissa Smith was statistically one of the worst players in the league. JJ Quinterly is a 5'4", is a literal 5'4" third-round pick. So there's no expectations there. And then Arike is a losing basketball player. Nalissa Smith is Nalissa Smith. You get what you get from Nalissa Smith. Like, I still think Nalissa Smith, if she goes to one of those expansion franchises and can put up a lot of points, but at this stage, you get what you get from her. Good offensive rebounder, good finisher, that's about it. But yeah, that is the video. I am shocked seeing this. I'll see you guys.